Hey, what's up, everybody? I got a lot I want to cover, so what I'm going to do instead is try to do stuff. Not going to rush it, just make it short. But basically, I'm looking for you. Maybe not all of you, but there's some of yous I'm looking for. And I'm going to talk about what the Milltown Clan is. And I guess this is going to be the Milltown Clan and the master plan. But where do I start? I'll start with the Milltown Clan. I'm gonna make a thread on the forums, and that's where the Milltown Clan will start. But I bought MilTownKlan.com, and this is gonna be a project that we people who decide to want to do it that we work on. And I got a bunch of domains, and I have web space. So if you have web skills and want some web space to do I want us to start doing stuff because it's fun and I want it to eventually be profitable for me and for you and for everybody. Anyway, man, where do I start here? Milltown Clan. All right. The whole point of doing the Milltown Clan, it's gonna be pretty open in the beginning. There's not gonna be a lot of like rules or anything. The whole point is to I want everyone to get it that gets involved is we'll make a template for making these kinds of, I'm calling mine's Milltown Clan because I'm from Milwaukee, and MTK is Milltown Kid, Milltown Clan, whatever. But as I learn, whatever it is through forums or IRC or Skype or Twittering or Facebook or whatever, as we learn how to, do all these things to get organized and make these brotherhoods, guilds, clans, or whatever. I want to make a template and document this. So if you're have something that I'm probably going to be a lot about Taoism and Chinese stuff and martial arts. So that's going to be a heavy focus on the stuff I do with this one I set up. But I always listen to people that'll be about that too. But if you have a group of guys, I'm doing stuff offline too. This is online. You're watching me on YouTube, but that's why I meet every day, every Monday night, and I'm getting more and more organized offline. And I want to kind of document all this. So the clan is going to be about, kind of building this template. So then you can take this template and make your own group, and then our groups can kick it. That's what this kind of represented, the you. So after we figure out how to make one. If you're so inclined to want to make one, do that. And, what I'm all about, if you make one, you can make it about whatever you want. That's the beauty of it. But, I'm all about this self-mastery stuff. The financial independence, I figure I'm going to try to lead by example. I'll be posting I didn't do a very good job tracking my spending, but I'm going to post the data, at the end of this month and every month. I'm gonna, just start up a blog for Poning Life, and I'll put it there. But getting to this, getting financially independent, and if we have a group of people working on that together, so you can ask questions when you run into roadblocks. Someone who's already gotten past a little thing or might have there's a lot of different ways to track your spending. I don't know where my book is. But if I had that ready, I'm writing it down by hand. You can do it digitally. Anyway, we'll discuss that kind of stuff. So get a group of people working together on that. I want people to think critically. I don't want you to agree with what I agree. Like I'm all, Mr. Libertarian and Taoist and I think socialism sucks and that kind of stuff. But I want you to figure out what you think is good for you and read books and all that kind of stuff. So I'm about thinking critically. And actively improving your surroundings, I should say surroundings, but and that means before you want to go and tackle the AIDS in Africa and starving kids, work on I'm still working on getting my home space kind of organized and settled, so that's a part of it, and then like sharing skills and talents and resources, so that's what the clan, and then go to the forums and we can discuss it more and discuss, where we want to chat and, all that kind of stuff. And I plan on the people who do this, I'm going to want to talk on the phone or, I'm going to want to check everybody out. Just check the thread on the forums. But here's the master plan side. See, I got this plan. I've been thinking about how to positively change the world for a long time. And I'm making this video so maybe somebody will see this and come up with, add to this and make it even better. You know, like this is totally public domain, whatever. But the master plan is between, I have this house here. Hey mom, if you watch this, I don't really have this house here yet. I got to get my financials right. But the goal is going to be to, well, the brotherhoods, that's what this is. So figuring out how to make a brotherhood and how the politics and whatever all that works, and then making a template so other people can do it, and then the different groups work together, and we're all working together to be positive, so it's all good. This intentional community thing, you know, like when you're 18, you get out of school, you go to college and stuff. There's this period of time when you're like, you know, early 20s to late 20s where you're figuring life out and all this kind of stuff, and people rack up debt and do all kinds of crazy things. I thought it'd be cool to like develop these. I want to turn this house into one where you have everybody living in the house is working on financial independence and maybe going to school or doing some kind of entrepreneurial venture, but everybody is feeding off of each other and reading different books, and hey, suggesting this book and sharing, instead of, you know, we don't need, you know, every single person in a house doesn't need a PS3. Unless, you know, one person just games all the time, they might need their own. But there might be people like me, I game, you know, 1 or 2 hours a day here and there. Like, so different people can share different stuff and all this kind of stuff. And it sounds socialist, but I'm not into that stuff. Anyway, and so it's about getting the brotherhood set up, intentional communities, the financial independence. I spoke about that a little bit already. Barter exchanges, I think that's like a complementary currency. I can't say a whole lot about it now, but basically is if you have skills and talents and you're not using those talents because you don't know how to market yourself or whatever, you can still, you know, do something and get paid in barter exchange credits. I'll have to do a whole nother video about that. I'll put a link to about Let's systems over there if you're really interested. But it's just cool because you just, like, I teach Tai Chi, so you come to my Tai Chi class, and instead of paying me money, maybe, you know how barter works. You teach me guitar lessons. On exchange, it goes multi-way with a lot of people. I can't say a whole lot about it. And then I'm going to finish here. This is my master plan where I want this thing to spread virally, and, you know, we'll see what happens. You know, it should be fun. But open education, like some people get this, but what the internet has done is, you know, I can go and learn about all kinds of stuff not for free. You know, I got to spend time and find it or whatever. But I mean, right now you guys can post a comment, ask me about anything, and I'll go research it and try my best to explain it to you. I mean, this is what goes on basically in school and stuff, except for schools are, I hate to say it, man, a lot of schools kind of suck and they're not doing a good job, and schools aren't teaching life skills and all this kind of stuff. And if your parents aren't teaching you and whatever. Anyway, about really getting stuff put together nice for that. And that was a pretty long video, but that's what the MilTownKlan is going to be about. The MilTownKlan is just kind of the beginning of a whole bunch of stuff. You know, you can jump in, and it's open to anybody. Like if I don't care how old you are, 14, 12, 55. You know, you have things to share, you have things to learn, you got things you can do. Maybe you don't have a lot of knowledge because you might be young, but you can help out with different things, and in doing so, you'll be helping someone doing something, and you'll gain knowledge, and, you know, fostering this kind of exchange, you know, and making it efficient will be the goal, and we'll figure it out, and then you can start up your own whatever, and there we go. And on that note, I'm out. You know, always leave comments, ask questions, go and register to the forums. If you have a problem registering, send me a message here. Time's almost up. All right, peace.